You didn't start. So you know why? Because the mouse pad I have, you will either have to be all the way over to the left for the mouse pad to work on my laptop, which fucking sucks. So I gotta fix. Yeah, see, that's just annoying. Don't like it. So, like I said, come tomorrow, all this is gonna be gone. It's gonna be gone. It's gonna be a smooth head, and then we're gonna start over. I'm gonna take some an extension cord. I'm gonna bare the wires and see if I could stimulate the hairs to grow. But it's all right. I look good bald, anyways. We're keeping a beard. Beard is staying for the rest of my life. I'm never shaving it down again. I'm just trimming it. We're doing good things. Oh yeah, can't look when you see. Yeah, that it does. It does. It does. It irks me that I could see through my head. Look at that. To right there. Right there. Look at that. That's no bueno. Oh my God, no. It's all right. I get it back. It's okay. It's all right. So, what do we got today? Tonight's episode is affectionately titled, tonight's episode is my 198th episode, which makes tomorrow's episode 200. That's awesome. Tonight's episode is affectionately titled, Reacting to What You Can't Control. You can't control. Okay? Now, that's a serious issue. Working in or figuring out how to react to what we can't control. You know, it's something that even people that are older than me a lot still haven't figured out. You know, they're still going through it. How do I do that? Well, first of all, stop reacting this way to something you have no control over. You know, you're causing yourself more grief than anything. You know? So, yeah, see, I'm telling you, it's going to be weird seeing me bald again. It's all right, though. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Anyways. It's I think it's funny about the, people always reacting negatively to things they have absolutely no control over whatsoever. And they get so upset about that when something happens. Oh, why didn't this happen? Why didn't this? I couldn't do this. I couldn't. Really? You're getting all flustered and pissed off and letting something that you have absolutely no control over dictate either your day, your week. I mean, it could be your month, and it just completely can kick you off schedule, kick you off your path, kick you off your game. You know, you lose a step and you're tripping, and then maybe you lose confidence, and you start just screwing up, and then it compounds, and then you start on what I'd like to call a screw up, a momentum of screw ups, a momentous screw up, which is you've fallen down escalator, or the steps, and then you get upset even more at yourself, and then you start lashing out because you don't know what to do because you're reacting poorly to something that you cannot control. Okay? So let's see what is this? This is the power of positivity. I guess this is a quote quotes to help you deal only with what you can control. Okay, so here's something. What do we got? So when faced with something you can't control, I'm trying to see. I know I need to put it so instead of looking this way, I'm looking straight. You know what? Let's see if we could do, let's just do that right now. So we're going to do this. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. Oh. Ha! 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 Let's see. How does that work? There it is. All right. A little different. Straight on is a little weird, but, you know, I'm not cocked to the side with my neck, so I can do this. So that's a little easier. So here's what we got. I still have to look. You can see. Hold on. Now you can still see my eyes moving. Oh my God. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna bring attention. Look at that. Look at that. You see that? It's all right. Bald. Woo! It's gonna be gone. Just gone. Woo! It's gonna be gone tomorrow morning. Watch and see. Yay! I'll start over. We'll see if we can get it focused. I got one of those things you can go like this, and it's supposed to stimulate the hair follicles. You know? I'll give it a try. We'll see. I don't want to really take pills for it. I hate taking pills for really anything. Outside, I am taking, you know, blood pressure pills. But we'll see. I don't know. Once I lose this extra padding that I have right here, that I'm trying to lose, I'm hoping that I can get right off there. I hate taking medicine that I just do. I hate it. Hate it. You know, and no, it has nothing to do with me. Oh, you're a man. You want to deal with the pain. Well, no. I'd rather deal with the pain and heal naturally than put, nowadays, these pills that we have, it like, oh yeah, it cures this, but it's going to give you nausea, diarrhea, psychotic episodes, bloody noses. You're going to bleed easily. You're going to get a tick in your heart. You're going to, maybe you could have aneurysms. You know, you can, not only diarrhea, but you might fart and just shit yourself to death. Really? But you won't have any gas. Or no, because that doesn't make any sense. You won't have headaches anymore, but you'll have all this other multitude of crap. Good evening, Mary, San, and Sue. How's everybody doing tonight? Okay? So, yeah, no, we're going to start, yeah, because that's my forehead. Get the fuck out of here. It's all right. It's okay. Oh, look at this. Oh. All right, so here we go. When faced with something you can't control, turn your focus to how you react instead. Keep a positive attitude and choose happiness and gratitude no matter what. Don't waste your time feeling bad about the situation. Okay, I understand. I get it. You know, I like it. Well, here, you know, let's take on another one before we get into that. So when you can't control a situation, you feel overwhelmed. All right, powerless, helpless, and hopeless. Jesus. Excuse me. It's demoralizing to think there's nothing you can do. This is true in cases things. Or maybe we know there are many things we can do, but we don't have the energy. When this happens, when you feel this way, move slowly. Okay, I always have the energy. I don't understand that, but I don't know. I wouldn't see. Okay, I guess that. Yeah, but I guess why would you think there's nothing you can do? You know. Well, I guess you're stuck. Or maybe it's not that. I would change that, and that's from psychcentral.com. Okay? Now, I would change that quote. I would say instead of you come to a situation that you feel overwhelmed, powerless, helpless, or hopeless, instead of thinking, oh, there's nothing I can do, figure out ways that I would say, there's nothing you can do, or maybe we don't know what to do, because you're going to have the energy. I don't get that part of the saying. I don't really understand that, right? But it is demoralizing when if you feel that you can't do anything about it. Okay, I understand it completely, You know, I've dealt with things in my life where it's just, I had to, it wasn't the fact of what happened that was demoralizing. For me, it was more the fact I had to ask for help. Okay? And I hate that. I hate it. I've been working for a long time, you know, because of what's happened in my past, to be independent of myself, okay? To make it so that I don't have to depend on anyone, all right? You know, I've been put into situations where I was always there for everybody, but when I needed people, you could hear pins dropping and grasshoppers screwing, okay? That's how quiet it was. You know, it was bad situations back in the days. I love the fact that I can say that. I find it hilarious. You know, just an offshoot. People say, Brandon, you're going to be 50 years old in 5 years. I go, yep. So what? I'll still be able to outwork you and that kid and that kid and that kid. I'm good. I still have more fun than most of these people. I still have a brighter outlook than a lot of different people. A lot. I don't want to say half the population, but hey, maybe, honestly, you know what? No, I bet you I do. I bet you my outlook is more positive, more motivated, more inspired. I grab inspiration from things than I would say half the population. Now, can only say in America. I can't tell or give an honest opinion about overseas. Haven't been there yet. That's coming. Don't you worry, it's coming. But, no, instead of, you know, many things you could do when you feel overwhelmed. You know, yeah, asking for help, for me, having to ask for help. But maybe realizing that it's okay to ask for help. All right? And it is. It is. I know that it's all right to ask for help. Me, as for my own thing, I hate asking for help. I hate not knowing how to solve an issue and needing help. Now, if I ask for help just so I can get a different perspective, that's different. But I do. I just hate it. I hate it. I hate, you know, asking for help for things. Hey, can you help me do this? You know, especially when I get back, and when people try to use that against you, yeah, you know, and and see, that's what we're talking about. Reacting to what you can't control. Okay? That's why it's not important, but it is to be careful of those you let in your inner circle. Because sometimes your closest people that you've let in and they use something when you've needed help and they use it against you. It's not that it's demoralizing, but it's like like I said, a slap to the face. You're like just shocked. You're like, I took, a pieces of me. I took a chance and I put trust. And now it's like this. And it builds up those walls. You build up those force fields where you keep people at bay. You only let them get in so close because of how many times you've been screwed over or stabbed in the back. So I believe, I want to say 3-4 months ago, I said on my path that I'm on the outside, I'm good at controlling myself, of my reaction as to what I can't control. On the inside, I'm the Hulk. Just imagine the Hulk and a werewolf mashed together, all right? That's what you get on the inside. It's just like, I want to eat you. Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's hot. That's very hot. Still getting used to that vanilla. You have to put, I don't want to overly put so much in because then you miss out on the tea. Well, you don't miss out on the tea, but I have to get a bigger mug, And I mean, we're already pushing it as it is. This isn't even what you're really supposed to drink tea out of. The tea is supposed to be in a small cup. And you put the tea in there and you sip it and you're supposed to get the full effects. You know, this is probably a quarter. Well, maybe not. This might be like a little under a quarter creamer. But, my workout is starting to affect my arms. It's all right, though. I'm getting that soreness is kicking in. Not so much. A little bit. I got back on my pills today. I've been out. I mean, I think today would have been day 7 without my BP pills. I was feeling, I guess, like my normal self. Yeah, see, that's gonna. It does. I can't get past it. That irritates the shit out of me. I went from this, you know, and I know I still have hair there, but it's oh so fine. It's not thick like this is. You know, oh, but look at that. Look, yeah. No! Really? Are you shitting me? No, I'm not going to, I can't do it. We're going bald, baby. Going bald, and it's all right. Yeah. You know? But anyways, you know, control, you know, being able, you're not going to be able to control every aspect in your life. I think, here we go. I think that it's very important to understand that you can't control everything. All you can do is control how you react. Okay? Yeah, that's it. How you react and how you respond. Okay? So you react is either anger, you know, sadness, excitement, you know, shock, awe, betrayal, and then how do we respond in kind? Okay? Now, this is where you think. This is where the men, okay? This is where the alphas, a real alpha, not somebody who just lashes out and reacts. A real alpha uses their brain, thinks, be strategic about it, okay? You know, you can control that part. All you can do is control how you react, how you respond. That's it. So when something happens, you have no control over it. You can't. Somebody cuts in front of you. You couldn't stop them. Okay? You can't. You can see it. You can be aware it's about to come because you're watching Dumb peek out. You got 10 feet before you're going to cross, and then they jump out to you. Okay? No. Now, you can either honk your horn and not slow down and ram into them. You could follow them home and pull them out of their car. I don't advise these, but those are ways to respond. Or you could just, you know, do like I like to do. I vent a little bit, and then after 3 to 5 minutes, it's gone. You know, I get real colorful for 3 to 5 minutes, and then it's gone. There's no more anger. I'm over it. I'm done. Instead of just sitting there boxing in, you keep that. You swallow and you don't say anything. You're just like, ugh. No, get it out. Let it out. You know, that's another reason why so many people, I feel, don't have control over themselves, is because instead of saying something, but you know, or venting for 3 to 5 minutes, you bottle it, you swallow, you just, I can't do nothing, you know, and I don't want to hear that bullshit, oh, that's being a toxic male. Fuck you, it's not being a toxic male. Venting for 3 to 5 minutes and getting over it. Now, you want to talk toxicity, if I were to follow him home, pull him out of his car and beat the shit out of him in front of his family, that would be toxic. That would be me going to jail for the rest of my life. Okay? See? Exactly. Venting 3 to 5 minutes and being done with it, or beating him in front of his family. Okay? And telling his kid, do better. No. Good evening, Pa. Good evening, Rosa. You know? So, you have to figure out, you have to find ways to help yourself on the things that you can control. Okay? Yourself. How you react. How you respond. Thinking. What do we got? Here we go. Let's look at this. How do you stop worrying about the things you can't control? I don't know. Okay, what do we got? 6 ways. This is from Inc.com by, I believe, an Amy Morin. Okay? And it's 6 ways to stop worrying about things you can't control. So let's see what we got. 6 ways to stop worrying about the things you can't control. Minga, can we say that anymore? Hey, Nick, what's going on, buddy? How you doing? All right, number 1, determine what you can control. Seems simple enough. You know, what you can control. Like I said, how you react, how you respond. Okay? Use your head. This is, now you can do the facial looks. Shock, awe, anger. Or the ever so popular I'm going to eat your soul look. That's a favorite of mine. I love doing that. That's where your eyes just get dark and people can see the Super Saiyan and the lightning in your eyes, and you're just like, and now I'm going to eat you. That's a favorite. I love that one. What do we got? Where are we? Here we go. 2, focus on your influence. See? Now, there could be other people around. And if you, like with what I'm doing, okay? I'm host of a TV show, right? So I can't act a certain way because people are going to do that. Will that cause me to lose followers? Most definitely. Because we don't want to promote violence. Like I said, this is a last resort. Okay? We use this. You talk, communicate. We work something out. This only happens to defend yourself from some dum-dum that doesn't know how to control himself. Okay? That's it. Like I said, don't condone violence, but I sure as shit condone protecting yourself and making sure that that person will never try to hurt anyone again. Okay? Identify your fears. Now, what are you afraid of when something happens? What are you honestly afraid of? They're stealing something for you? Are you somebody's life? You know, what's going to happen? You know, what? I don't, maybe I don't understand that part. Things you can, I'm not fearful of shit. Things, I mean, I guess. Oh no, I'd have to think on that part. Oh, okay. I have to look up, I forget what ruminating means. So number 4 is differentiate between ruminating and problem solving. So let's see. Ruminate. Definition. Oh. To think deeply about something. Okay. Okay, different. So do you want to think differently, to think deeply about it and solve the problem? Okay. I got, all right. Okay, I like that idea. This other stuff, I don't. Create a plan to manage your stress. Why do you need a plan? Just vent for 3 to 5 minutes and you're done. That takes that making a plan about anything out. Why waste your time? You're already given that much. What do they say? If you are upset or angry about a situation for longer than 10 minutes, all you're doing is causing your problem stress and hurting your insides. There's science behind it. Look it up. If you're upset for longer than 10 minutes, all you're doing is hurting yourself. Think about it. Look it up. There's science behind it. Okay? All right, so that part I don't agree with. I would just vent 3 to 5 minutes and be done with it. Move on. Okay? Number 6, develop healthy affirmations. Okay, so that helps you to stop worrying about things that you can't control. Okay. All right, see, I'm done at I'm done at 5. I mean, you don't even need 3. So actually, I'm done at 4. I believe determine, what you can control. Okay. Focus on your influence. I guess you want to... All right. See, I'm just going to end up tearing this apart because I would... Ways to stop worrying about what you can't control. okay, I guess. I would just say, just stop. Just, don't worry about it. Just focus on, I'm going to go with my two. How you react and how you respond. You can focus on that. You could make it where you have complete control over your emotions and you show no response. Okay? Ugh. But I mean, that's good. I like what it says. I do. Because everybody's different. So we have another perspective versus what my perspective is on reacting to what you can't control. Okay, and we have another one, which is awesome. Amy, well done. Well, it makes sense. Okay, determine what you can control, which is yourself. Focus on your influence. How you react in front of other people is going to determine, your life. Think about it. If you react in the wrong way, there you go. Identify your fears. That part I don't get, but hey, okay. Differentiate between thinking about it and solving the problem. I wouldn't think that deeply on it. I would just go right to problem solving. Create a plan to manage your stress. I don't agree with creating a plan. I would say just vent. 3 to 5 minutes. And you're done. Develop healthy affirmations. I'm going to work better on other things. I'm going to stick with the 3 to 5 minutes, or I'm going to get a heavy bag. I'm going to beat the shit out of a heavy bag. I'm going to work out any frustrations. And I'm done. Yes. Yahtzee. We're good. Boom. But it's funny because people can't do that. They just react to everything. I get no. Well, this might be interesting. But it's what the fuck was I saying? They get so upset and they just react. And then they wonder what happened. Well, because you didn't think, you just reacted. Okay, you just reacted. Now, like I said, outside, the only time you should just react is if somebody goes to throw hands on you. Put hands on you, okay? Then you defend yourself. Other than that, in every other instance, or your family, friend, if it's one-on-one, that's different. Let it go. Don't be one of those bitches. I'm sorry, but yes, and that's all the people that can't fight head up one-on-one that you want to jump people. I'm sorry to say, but their world is full of them because they're cowards. You need 6 friends to beat up one person. Really? Really? There's that island. Let's ship them over to the island. But that delves into another topic of being a bully and a coward. So, back to things you can't control. So what do we got? Here's a quote. All right, I got you a quote about, what are some quotes about things outside of your control? What do we got? A few quotes that have resonated with me on this topic of things outside my control include, why worry about things you can't control when you can keep yourself busy controlling the things that depend on you? All right, that makes it more sound like you're controlling people. Because, okay, that's a terrible fucking saying. Who said this? Oh, it's unknown. That's terrible. Stop worrying about things you can't control, but worry about the things you can control that depend on you. Well, that's could be your significant other or your kids. All right, maybe I'm thinking too deep into that one. See, there you go. I might be ruminating a little deep. But that's what that sounds like for me. Okay, here's another one. Stop letting people who do so little for you control so much of your mind, feelings, and emotions. Okay, that one I've heard before. I think it was Tyson was doing an interview. I forget the other guy's name. because I've only seen the interview once. Watched it a couple times, but I don't remember the guy's name. I just remember Tyson, right? So the guy was saying that when people, do him dirty or stab him in the back, he stops talking to him. He stops doing something. And Tyson said, that's right. He said, no. He just became your master. And the guy goes, what? He goes, that guy changed you. He made you change yourself. He made you change who you are. And the guy was like, oh. And I sat there and I was thinking, I was listening. I listened like 4 or 5 times. And I'm thinking, well, there's a lot of truth in that. There is a lot of truth in that. And I was going, okay. Yeah, no, makes sense. It does make sense. Makes sense. Huh. So, I'm glad that I've worked not hard because I've stopped caring about what other people say, so I don't take offense to things. Not as easy as most people do. I laugh, which then again could just be my way of not snapping. But listen, I know I've been doing all the talking here. If you have any ideas how you work on things, how you react or respond to things you can't control, shoot them in the comments. Let's get some back and forth going. What do you think? On what are your ideas on reacting to what you can't control? Okay? Honestly, what do you think? Okay? What are your ideas? How do you react to the things you can't control? Have you reached that level? Oh. Or are you still just, rah! Yo, you disrespecting me, son. Yo, I gotta get you. Yo, man, yeah, or what? Do you just go off all like a chicken with its head cut off? Do you think, or do you just react? Okay? One could say, listen to this, here you go, look at it like this. You ever see animals taunt a lion? The lion doesn't react until those things try to nip. He just sits there and watches. Just watches. Doesn't do a thing. Lays there. Tail flapping. Nothing. Licking its lips. Hanging out. Just watching. Now the second one of those animals goes to nip him. Boom! Man, he's on him like white on rice. And he's tearing it apart. Now, I'm not saying I condone violence, but like he's defending himself. They attacked him. And sometimes, he's got to show he's got to show him why he's the boss, why he's the king. Look at it like that. He doesn't care about anything until you attack him. It's actually an interesting way to look at it, if you think. Think about it. You've seen the lions lay out. People are, the hyenas, even if there's like 4 or 5 of them, just yipping and yapping, and he's just flopped there. He's just sitting, chilling. Now, the minute one gets too close and goes to nip at him, boom, here comes that big old clawed paw. But not a palm, paw. If lions had hands, we'd be screwed. Let me tell you, all right? Pow! And he's in. Takes off. You're done. Done. Because what is it? 35 miles an hour? A lion can run? How fast can a lion run? Well, shit. Never mind. Lions can run at top speeds of 50 miles an hour. You're fucked. You're done. You're done, baby. Done. Never mind. I thought I read that, but I didn't. Wow. You're done. You're done. Only been yeah, no, you're done. You're done. So look at it like that. Instead of losing your mind and reacting in a poor way, act like a lion. And I only say this, okay? This is not like me just making an opinion, okay? I've watched so many, National Geographics, or I watched them, where the guy's voice that's slowly putting you to sleep, as long as you find it interesting, you stay awake. But at the same time you're watching, and me personally, I'm going, please let there be some action. Let there be some action. Somebody's running, he's got to chase, he's taking a drink, he's fighting a gator, something, because I'm going to end up going to sleep if I listen to this guy just talk all the time, because there's no energy right here, buddy. I'm sorry. Just none. But you watch, and they come and they cross, and then they run, and then they get closer, and then they run away. And the lions just flop there. I've seen a couple where the lion would chase, but for the most part, the lion still's there and still until they nip. 9.5 times out of 10, he'll just chill. And the minute they go to nip at him, you're done. Woo! But there you go. That's how you cope. Putting yourself in the mindset of a lion. And not only that mindset about that, there you go. The lion isn't the strongest. He's not the fastest because the cheetah can outrun him. All right? He's got that mindset. He thinks. Yes. My sayings are mostly like this. Okay? And this could just be for domestic animals. All right? Dogs are dumb. I'm sorry. Not all of them, but the majority. I'm sorry, they're dumb. Unless you teach them, they're dumb. Okay? Or they've grown up in the wilderness and around people and they know what to do. Okay? But for the most part, they're dumb. All right? Cats are assholes. They are. You can't tell me cats aren't assholes. A cat will look at you, look at that glass on the table, and go like this as it's looking at you. And then you say don't, and he does this. And I don't mean just on the TikToks. I've seen it firsthand. I have. I've also lost food that way because it's happened a couple times when I was cooking food and the cat's looking at me and I go, don't do it. Don't do it. And he goes like this and I just grab whatever I'm cooking. That's when it happens. It just so happens. About like 4 or 5 times. It just so happens it's been when I'm cooking. And I just whip the food at him and knocks him off the table. So we're both assholes. The cat and me. Because the cat knocked the bottle or the glass. And then I knocked the cat off the wall. Give him my food back. Now I got to throw this out. Good evening, Yvonne. How we doing? I think some tea flecks or tea leaves came out of the bag and I got some in my throat. Oh, that was interesting. All right, perhaps now I'll get because that's, I believe, is Irish breakfast, which I probably don't want to be drinking this late at night. But it's all right. They don't call me the wild man for nothing. Like I said, wait till tomorrow. Just wait. When all this is gone, it's all gone. It's going to be bicked down. Even though something attacked me. Or I attacked myself. I got a scab right in the back because I just massacred something. It's all right, though. It's all right. It's going to be bicked. It's going to be smooth as a bottom. Yeah, look at that. Oh. See? Mindset. Most people, because this is thin up here. Most people, yes, I'm getting off track. No. Reacting to what I can't control. I can't control. I can't stop. See? You see that? Right there. See? You see that. I can't control this. I can only control how I react. I'm laughing. Yes, I'm buzzing this down after the show. And I'm going to get my razor. And then boom. That's it. And then I might let it grow back. I got one of those rollers and we'll see. We'll see. But you know what? I'm not pissed off. I'm not going into a funk. I'm not going to start drinking and going, oh no, I'm going to be bald. I look good bald. I'm good. See? I control how I react and respond. How do you respond? Well, I'm shaving it down and we're going to bick it. If I can't have hair, or if the front can't hair, the whole head doesn't get hair. I'm selfish like that. No, we got anything else? Give yourself space and permission to feel whatever emotions arise. Coping with what you can't control. Well, yeah, take deep breaths. See, that's what I said. Give yourself space. Give yourself 3 to 5 minutes. Okay? And vent. Just get it out. Be colorful. Oh, that dirty fluffing, 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 fluffer, sugar fluffer, fluffing, fluffing, cobblestone fluffer. You know? Just be colorful. Get all it out and get angry with it when you do it. Just let the adrenaline. And you, after 3 to 5 minutes, it's gone. You're sitting there like this. You stop at 5 minutes. Hell, we'll set a timer. Fluffing, sugar fluffing, cobblestone fluffer, sugar cobblestone. And you're done. And then you're just, after 5 minutes, you're like, this. Then you take your breaths, take 5 breaths. You know, your 5 breaths, and a 5th and final breath. Now, you've gotten that initial rage out, right? You've gotten that adrenaline has worked out through your words. Now you take those breaths, calms things, allows your mind to kick back into control instead of reacting, okay, and going with reactions, all right? And then you go on about your day. And you adjust accordingly. See? There you go. Learning, you have to, when I said responding, reacting and responding. See? Which means adjusting accordingly. Figuring out how to respond and, okay, all right, I could do this. So instead of leaving and driving on this road at this time, because I know this is when the knuckleheads are here, I'll come a little earlier and I'll miss the knuckleheads. There you go. Or I'll take a different route that I know the knuckleheads don't take. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, listen. How many of you have actually made it to Forge 2.0 on YouTube? The YouTube channel. How many of you realize that Forge 2.0 does indeed have a YouTube channel that has the very first episode all the way to, I think, season 3, episode 6 or 7. And then I started going live. I know I did lives. And it's got them all up there. Yeah. Yeah, because it's got up to season 4, episode 6. And then it just turns into episodes. There's no more seasons after that. But it's all there. And yes, I am, this weekend I'm going to be working on, I'm going to catch up because I'm 3 weeks behind in uploading the episodes. So, and I know why it is. Because I got excited a couple weeks ago. I found StreamYard. Now, StreamYard will allow me to stream from the camera into multiple areas all at once. So I won't have to worry about uploading. But here's the thing. I still need 1,000 of my friends, my family, my followers to follow me on YouTube. You got to go to YouTube so I can stream from there. Because then this way, I don't have to upload the video like I take one over with my laptop. I can merely stream it once, and it goes to, I'm still working on TikTok. I have to get like 400 more followers on TikTok. So get over there. B__lucky. All one word. Okay? Be lucky. That's the TikTok and the Instagram. All right? Go over there and follow that, because I need more people on that, so then I can stream from here to, or well, from that, whatever it is, from StreamYard, we'll go here. It'll go to TikTok. It'll go to YouTube. It'll go, I don't know if I can do the Twitter. I'll see if I can do the Twitter. It'll go to Twitch. You know, I got to do Patreon, Discord. I've got to hook up on Discord. I want to find out exactly, oh, sorry about that, what that is. I know it's kind of like Patreon. I'm not too fully, not too up to date. That is so silver hair. I mean, I got lots of silver in the hair. Sorry, I'm going to dye this all silver. But not too sure 100% what Discord is. I think it's like Twitch. I think. Don't know for sure. But, yeah, we're going to check it out. We're going to do good things. We're doing awesome things. Great things. All right? I'll try to help you out, to motivate you, to help you to forge a better version of yourself. Okay? Yes, and make money. And maybe I can get something worked out where I can help. I can make some kind of program or something where people pay me for me to teach them how to have the motivation every day. And yes, you can have it every day, despite what other people say. All right? How to keep that motivation by setting those weekly milestones, by pulling information from everything around you every day. And I do. I pull inspiration from everything. Okay, everything. I just pull the energy, which gives me, you know what? And it's all the reason why you pull that inspiration, right? And the reason why I'm motivated every day is because I'm not where I want to be. Not yet. I will be, but I'm not there yet. So everything around, the annoying ass birds, I pull inspiration from. Well, how do you pull inspiration from annoying birds, Brandon? Well, I'm going to tell you. Annoying birds. I hear that noise. Cheep, 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 cheep. And when I say annoying, they're like 4 feet away from the house or in a gutter 6 feet back. Right? So, I pull inspiration for that. Okay, how? Because that pushes me to make a lot of money so that I can buy a house with a lot of land where there are no trees within a 50 or 60 foot circumference or radius. No. So that would be 100 feet. With a 100 feet radius, right, around the house. So 50 to 60 feet that way, then there's birds. And that's all right. 60 feet away is good. I can peep, cheep, that's fine. But when they're right outside your window, I want to pounce them like a cat. I do. Because it's like they don't shut up. And what it is it's the parents flying away and not flying back real quick and giving their kids food. Because once they feed them, then they're quiet. It's like, are you shitting me? Then they wake up later in the day and they're hungry again. See, I mean, I'm being inspired to find a place where there's no trees or right directly around me. On top of that, I don't have to rake leaves. Yes, we all have one of those asshole neighbors. I've got one in the back that's got some big goddamn oak, 30 feet of a goddamn branches over my yard, which maybe in a couple weeks they're coming over and I'm having them cut that one. I got a bunch of trees I got to get rid of anyways, but I'm cut it. I want every branch that's in my yard cut. Get it out of here. You know, and then there you go. See, I'm pulling inspiration from everywhere. Okay? Here's another bit of information. Every morning I go out between like 7 and 8:30, right? Well, somewhere around here, I don't know if it's pastries, donuts, some kind of cakes. I don't know what it is. But if the wind is moving just right, okay, I could smell like cooking pastries, donuts, whatever. Some kind of sugar thing. I use that. All right, yeah, that smells good. Ooh, so it's like I get my sugar fix without having to eat sugar Don't ask me how my mind works. I just got my sugar fix. Now I don't need sugar anymore because I just took a big hail. It's like I just ate a sugar, like a donut. You know? There you go. Boom. Done. That, I don't understand that one myself. That one you might have to think on. But it's like I got my fix. I smelled it so, like it was so potent. I felt like I ate it. You know what I mean? You ever smelled something so strong? It's like, and maybe it's, I don't know, just goes with the senses, and it's like, all right, good. You know, that also inspires me to make sure I'm not to live near pastries because I might be over there eating, become a fat ass, you know, and I want to be healthy. Okay? I probably shouldn't have said that. But no, I wholeheartedly, I'm gonna say something. Yes, all sizes of people should be appreciated. Okay? They should be loved. They should be cared for. They shouldn't be talked about. They should never be bullied. Never be bullied. Okay? But there's a difference between caring for people like myself that have are slightly meatier. Okay? There's a difference between having them have courage and being confident than saying, oh yeah, no, why we should not be supporting unhealthiness. Okay? That's a huge difference between being a BBW but being unhealthy. There's a huge difference. And I think wires are getting twisted. From what I've seen, it's like, no. Do not praise them when they're doing that. When they're acting like this. No. Praise them when I see them getting in the gym. And they're getting, because they want to be healthy. It has nothing, most of the time, granted some of the time, it is because, sex sells. But most of the time, and I've talked to quite a few people about this. This is why I can make an observed opinion. They just want to be healthy. They don't, and see, here's the thing. They don't give a shit when anybody thinks. They just want to be healthy. And I understand with them. We meshed because, I went first. I go, listen, I'm going to be honest with you. I said, I got to lose this. And this is they're like, you weigh how much? And I go, well, right now I'm 270. And they're like, what? You wear it well. I go, see, right there. See? I don't want to wear it well. I said, I don't, when I sit down and I bend over to tie my shoe, I got to sit up after about 15 seconds because I can't breathe. Because all that visceral fat on the inside, it's crushing my body or my organs. And I can't. I sit down and I got to come, it's like, holy shit. Okay, we're good, No, see, I'm not changing because I'm trying to be hot for anybody. I'm changing to be hot for me because I want to be healthy. I want to see my six-pack. Okay? I'm doing things for me. I'm controlling how I respond to things. But like I said, people say, oh, what's up there, chunkster? Okay, thickums. I like thickums. That's a funny one. But that's a good one. I've been called other things, but it doesn't. There it goes, bing. It doesn't affect me. I don't let it affect me. See what I'm saying? I control myself on that. I understand what I react to and how I do it, and I laugh. It's okay, You can always just go with the ever classic, like your mom loves it. Yes. It is all right to do mama jokes at 45 years old. Don't be afraid. But I got to go. That is all the time we have. Thank you for everyone that came. I know. I'm persevering. I'm going to reach you. I'm going to get through to everybody. You're all going to start to not be afraid to say something, to reach out, to engage with me. Okay, this is what I'm trying to do. I want people to engage. All right? And I pay attention. I watch this whilst I'm talking. That's why sometimes I have started writing things down. in case I lose my train of thought, because I want to be able to watch and respond to the comments, but that's why I'm thankful for those who have come. I'm gracious. Thank you. I'm very appreciative. Need more of you. I need you on YouTube. Forge 2.0. Subscribe, like. It's very simple. Subscribe, like. You go to YouTube. Type in Forge 2.0. You look for me, because that's the picture you're going to find. You're going to see me. You might see me with my brother, because I'm not sure how they do with the pictures. But still, subscribe and like. I'm telling you. And it's that. It's not the Forge. It's Forge 2.0. One word mashed together. Forge 2.0. Forge 2.0. Subscribe and like. Okay? It's that simple. It is that simple. And like I said, here it is. Say goodbye, because it's gone. It's going to be gone. Right after this, right after I push finish and post, I'm going right in. I can't, because I can't. That's going to irk me. Besides, being bald, it'll help me to focus. And I'll be able to put it, it'll be different. It'll be hilarious. We're going to have some fun with it. Who cares? I do what I want. I'm the boss. All right? That's right. The BOSS. So, thank you for coming. I do hope to see you tomorrow. I do hope to see, tomorrow morning. Remember, check out my, stop by. Ooh, an itch there. Sorry about that. For my morning wake-ups, where I wake up, I wake you up, I inspire you. I try to pass some of my energy to you through my morning wake-ups, Monday through Friday. 9:30 to 9:40, 9:45 on average. I want to wake you up, get you going. Get you ready to be like, you know what? Let's go. I want to do something. Let your primal animal out. What's your primal animal? What animal do you most likely relate to? What do you relate to? What animal? But like I said, learn how you react and respond to the things that you can't control. All right? Instead of just reacting. Like I said, do it the way a lion does it. Things come up, he doesn't do anything. Nothing, just sits there. Now the minute they nip, he's gone. Then he reacts. Until then, it's not worth it. You're just setting yourself up for failure. Good evening, McLean. How we doing? It's just the way it is. And think about it. There you go. What is it? Pool Hall Junkies? That movie with Christopher Walken. Watch the end where he tells the guy about the story about the lion, the little parable. I didn't get that from that. I've seen the lions do it. But, Mingya, that just sits with me. They nip. Even the female lioness comes and busts balls. They come. Till one day, the lion gets up, runs like the wind, tears the shit out of everyone, eats everything in its path. That's going, yeah. And come on, Christopher Walken telling that story is great. It's great. Like the TikTok, where he goes, whoa, you're talking to my guy all wrong. You do it again, I'm going to stab you in the face with a soldering iron. I saw that today, and a buddy of mine, we were sitting there talking, and I go, I don't forget what we were talking about, but we just started saying that same thing in unison. It was great. Good times. But listen, thank you again for everyone that decided to show up, that wanted to engage. Please make your way to YouTube. Forge 2.0 YouTube channel. Subscribe and like. Show the love. Share this. Let's get the word out. Like I said, you may not agree with everything I say, but the entertainment value alone is worth a stop by. It'll get you out of whatever you're working through, whatever you might be frustrated with. you'll just sit there and be like, laugh your ass and be like, this guy's nuts. He's funny, but he's nuts. And, you know, he actually might have a point on a lot of things. And like I said, all my opinions, because I'm not a doctor, so don't try doing something. I'm just giving my perspective, my opinions. But it's all from experiences I've had, okay? When I give an opinion, instead of making it complex, I simplify it. I do. I break it in its simplest form, and it is. And people like to say, no, yes, it is. Okay? Like I said, life is as easy or as difficult as you choose to make it. It's that simple. It really is. Okay? Honestly, it is. You can read all the books you want. You could do all the research you want. Okay? You've got all the research you want in your phones. These can help you find anything. But it means nothing. None of it means anything without real world experience. Okay? Without going and seeing for yourself. Oh, well, this and this and this. Yeah. Why make things so complicated? Why? Simplify it. You got 10 things that is, you could simplify it to 1 or 2. Max. And that's it. Like we just said, we looked through and there were 6, it was 8, something like that, right? I simplified it to 2 things. Reacting to what you can't control. 2 things. How you react, you can control. And how you respond, you can control. There you go. Focus on those 2 things. And it'll keep you out of trouble. And you'll do so much better. You'll feel better. Okay? Oh, well, you know what? Sorry. We will add a 3rd thing, okay? So, well, actually, no, because you're thinking about how you react and how you respond. So that 3 to 5 minutes where I said you take 3 to 5 minutes and you just vent, get it all out, you're done. After 5 minutes, you're done. Instead of sitting there doing this and making a plan of attack, no. Bafungu, you know? Whatever you got to do. 3 to 5 minutes, it's done. It's over with. That anger's gone. That adrenaline, ooh. The mind is thinking, okay, I'm good. There you go. I'm all right. How you respond? You don't give a shit. Like I said, unless it's harming you or your family, who cares? Who cares? They're just, don't give them your time. That's why I said 3 to 5 minutes, you're done. And also, too, like I said, there's science. If you allow that rage to stay in there for 10 minutes or longer, all you're doing is hurting yourself. And we all know what we all know stress can kill you. I simplified it. 2 things. Okay? I'm going to simplify it even more. Well, okay. Sorry. We're going to simplify this. Go to YouTube, Forge 2.0. Subscribe, like. Enjoy all the good times we're going to have. Like I said, because my show is going to get bigger. And I'm going to be the same person. Because even when I have money, I'm just like this. I hate spending on me. I'm okay with spending on other people. So, you don't have to worry about that. I've already made a vow to myself that won't break. Mentality. The mindset. All right. I want to say thank you again to everyone that decided to show up or that dropped by. Thank you for taking time out of your schedule. I know life is precious. Your time is precious. Okay? Outside of your kids, which is the only other thing that's precious if you have kids, is your time. Thank you for giving me some of it. So much. So very grateful. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Then come on by tomorrow night. Hell, come on by tomorrow morning. All right? I'll wake you up. Tomorrow is Friday. You know? The end of the week is time for the weekend. Yeah. But, we're going to have a good time. All right, everybody. Thank you again. Brandon, out.